Hello cello students, welcome to lesson 27. Today we're going to start out with a skill builder in G major on page 40. So this is exercise 169 and we're going to be doing just a G scale, but there's going to be a little bit of back and forth in it between a couple of notes. So you guys watch this carefully. So starting on G. That F sharp, E, F sharp, then G, and then working back down. I'm gonna bring this cello up just a bit so you guys can see more of my bow. So another thing you want to work on, because the piece there is in 3/4 time, as you begin to get more comfortable with the notes, try to work a little bit on accenting your first beat in 3/4 time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So really give that first one a heavier feeling as you're playing through that. Now let's take a look here at page 38. This is one we haven't gone over yet. It's just a review page. So you're just working on singular notes, just holding in rhythm and stuff like that. So work through those. If you guys feel like you need a video of those, I can definitely give you a video on that. But just to save time, I'll just let y'all see if you can work on that. I will give you the last two examples there on 160 and 161. The first one starts on A, then rest, and then you're going to do a long, short, short, long rest rhythm. Rest. So that's exercise 160. So 156 through 159 are basically just reviewing notes that you already know. So just work through those carefully. Exercise 161 is your G major scale. On that nice and slow as well. So our real lesson page is exercise 30, page 39, exercise 162. We have a fun little song here. It's called Shepherd's Hay. Some of you might be familiar with this. Now it starts on F sharp. That can be a problem for some students. So if you have trouble finding F sharp and getting it in tune, like for example, let's say you just start out like that, or you just start out like that. That's clearly two different notes. So you can't just throw down a finger 3 and expect to have F sharp just yet. Eventually you will. So starting out, find your open D, just play open D, then E, and then F sharp. So there's your F sharp. That's in tune, so you know you're ready to start. So here we go. Rest and repeat. And make sure you do that lift there at the end. So a nice circular motion there. That will really make your tone sound great. Okay, next one we have Big Rock Candy Mountain. This one's fun because it's allegro. So that means it's fast. So start it out pretty slow. I'll give you a practice tempo here. start here. That's your practice tempo, and then from there you want to move it up into a moderate tempo, like that, and then from there then we go into allegro. All right, so just work in that way. Now I apologize for all the squeaks on the A string. I'm too close to my wall here because I'm having to keep my camera plugged in today. So I apologize, but try to make it sound better than these squeaks you're hearing on my A string. All right, now let's take a look at 164 here. That's just a B review, so just make sure that your B is in tune there, and you're going to be doing quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now here we're in 2/4 time, so you're just going to have 2 counts per measure. So it's just 1, 2, 1, and 2, and in that way. So work towards having that really in tune. You can always test your intonation by clipping a tuner to your bridge, just like a regular guitar tuner. Just clip it to your bridge and play along, and you can really see how your intonation is, how close you are to being in tune. Some cellists, some beginners prefer to also put fingerboard tapes in the positions of where their fingers are to help them stay in tune in the beginning. So that's always helpful. All right, now let's take a look at our last 2 little songs here. Exercise 165, Ice Skating. This one starts on beat 4. So you'll notice our last measure is just A, F sharp, D. Okay, so right there, we only have 3 beats. So beat 4 is there at the beginning on A. Okay, so we're coming down from A, F sharp, D, and then our very first beat of the song, A, and then we go into our short notes, like that. So we're gonna do like that. So this first note is not heavy, it's light, because it's the last beat rather than thinking of it as the first, because it's a pickup measure there. So it's a light, just a light, easy A. I'm gonna move away from the wall just a bit if I can. So hopefully I won't be hitting that A too hard. Okay, so work on that as well in a practice tempo, like that. Make sure you're getting a lot of motion with your wrist and not just doing it all from the upper arm. That can kind of make your beginner sound kind of linger. You want to start to have a more advanced sound. So you're going to get that by using more of the wrist and the hand rather than so much upper arm motion. Okay, let's take a look at exercise 166. This one here also starts on the same upbeat, the A. So it's very similar to the little song Ice Skating. So it's the speed of that song is going to be exactly the same as Ice Skating because they're both moderato. Now what's fun about Ice Skating, I love to do that one, I love to do that one allegro, it's fun. It's like a fun exercise to work on your wrist and do your 8th notes in that way. So you guys practice on that, have fun, and we're going to be doing a total, so there's going to be 30 total cello lessons and then for this first book. So we're almost done. So we've got, this is number 27. So 3 more of the lessons, and then I'm going to have separate videos for each of the songs at the end of the book. So that way you can work through those songs as we move into book 2 and begin working on some stuff in book 2. So lots of fun stuff coming up, so y'all stay tuned. Subscribe if you need more cello lessons, and I will see y'all in the next lesson. Be practicing.